Hey, we're
Hey,
live.
hey, let's go. Let's go.
Happy
I'm
to be a
hype.
guest. Let's go.
I'm
I'm
hype.
here.
Let's go.
Can't believe I'm
What
here.
up, Metropolis Nation? I'm your host, Josh Lee. As always, here with another Best Ball Mania draft. And today is a very special episode because joining us today, we have Mr. Luckbox himself, my co-host on the Unending Rebuild, Jared Pearlman. Say what's up.
Yo, I'm happy to be here. What's up, everybody? We drafted a couple teams together last year. I'm excited to get one in, our first one in together this year. We might have to do a few. So, I've been watching a few of your streams. I'm excited to look at your rankings. It's going to be a good draft. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go. I guess we can kind of just do a little sneak peek for everyone. Share some of what we were cooking up last year because, we were on stream together last year, and this is our squad from last year. This was my second highest scoring squad. And I remember that this was definitely our team was because I had no James Conner last year because I was fading him, and this was the only team that I had him on. So I was like, okay, this is the Perlman squad. And we popped off.
And yeah, I was drafting all that Hurts and Tua, so I knew as soon as you showed me that, I was like, oh yeah, that was our squad. That was our squad. Well, you look at those running backs, like they were all pretty nice.
James Conner, Tony Pollard, Kenneth Walker, Jeff Wilson. Then we had Devontae Adams, Jalen Waddle, Chris Godwin, Chris Olave, J-Mo. J-Mo.
That one hurts. Make us take J-Mo.
That one hurts. J-Mo hurts, but we're running it back. We love J-Mo.
I don't mind J-Mo at the 10 this year, so we might have to.
Might have to. He was I don't know if you guys remember, but he was my league winner last year. And I loved him. It did not work out last year, but this year, this year's the Jamison Williams year. So let's go.
All right. I'm hoping we get like the 5, 6. Actually, sorry, the 6, 7, or 8. I've done like probably close to 40 drafts at this point, and I don't think I've gotten the 6, 7, or 8 a single time.
Really?
It's been so crazy. I've gotten the 2, the 3 a ton, the 11, the 12 a ton. I've gotten like everywhere else sprinkled a bit, but 6, 7, 8, I don't think I've gotten literally a single time.
Wow, I've gotten a few 6, 7, 8s. Let me check those team up for this year. I think 6, 7, 8. Like I'm usually targeting like Cooper Kupp or Travis Kelce if either of them fall. And then if they don't, I'm looking at like come on, load my squads. What's happening? If none of those guys fall, usually I'm targeting like a Stephon Diggs or AJ Brown.
Yeah. I just don't have those picks. I'm usually like seeing who falls to me, or I'm taking like Jamar or Tyreek or Kupp at the 4, like 3, 4. So, or CMC, I guess at the 3 maybe if I'm feeling it. But yeah, I'm like really lacking on like Stephon Diggs exposure. Usually AJ Brown doesn't fall to like the 10 or 11, 12 when I have it. So I'm kind of lacking on those like Travis Kelce, even Cooper Kupp. I want a bit more of. Haven't been able to get too much of him.
I have a lot of Cooper Kupp right now just because my model has him as wide receiver 1.
I thought about just taking him at the 2 in my last draft because I do have a couple of shares of Jamar, but I couldn't do it. I just needed my Jamar. I'm sure I'll get a 5 or 6 eventually, or I'll get a 4 again, and I'll just take Kupp there. But I need something.
Yeah, I mean, if Jamar Chase slides, like you have to take Jamar Chase, right? Like he should score a shit ton of points this year. And I like the Bengals offense a lot. We love Joe Burrow. I know the reason why my model here. We can go ahead and pull up my model. I know why the model loves Cooper Kupp so much is because we're outputting like a projection for how many points this is going to score, and it's because it's from 2 years ago. He just put up just an absurd amount of points, so it's projecting for 280.
Yeah, he's a target monster, and if Stafford and him are both healthy, there's a little reason why he shouldn't do it again, but there's almost no reason why he shouldn't do it again. He's just amazing. He's a great wide receiver. And they have such a great connection there that like he's just puts up insane target share numbers, like so many touchdowns. He's the best wide receiver when it comes to.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, let's
107.
go. Let's go.
107.
I don't know what to do from here. I don't have no experience.
Well, all right, this will be a first for you. I've done a few drafts out of the 107. Usually, it's pretty nice because you can kind of catch value as it's falling, and you're not like at the back end where like you're not able to catch the guys who fall. So I have been liking my 106, 107, 108 drafts. And we'll just, hey, you're Mr. Luckbox himself, so hopefully we'll get some guys falling in this draft.
Yeah, I can see like JJ falling to us at the 7 right here.
If JJ falls us at the 7, that would be insane.
Hey,
I would take it.
We'd have the craziest draft of all time from the rip.
Right, well JJ goes at 1.
I tried.
But okay, let's talk strategy a little bit. I mean, I like Cup or Kelsey if either of them fall.
I definitely like, Cup. I think Kelsey is a strong candidate. I don't really like going Bijan this early, probably either. And I think we can get a similar tier of wide receiver at the next pick. So I like Kelsey at 7. Hopefully, if we don't get Cup.
Yeah, if both of them are gone, I think Diggs is the pick there.
I am down with Diggs. I slightly prefer AJ Brown, but Diggs should get more volume. So
Diggs right here, AJ Brown. I mean, they're not too far off.
Yeah,
I slightly do prefer Diggs because Kelsey goes at 104, so he went early.
All right.
So we'll go either.
I mean, I prefer Tyreek. All right, Tyreek gone.
All right, Tyreek's gone.
All right.
So we'll go Cooper Kupp or Stephon Diggs. Cooper Kupp goes. So it's Stephon Diggs.
Yep, let's do it.
Stephon Diggs is the pick. Sweet. I love the Bills' offense this year. I think the Bills are going to be fantastic because, Josh Allen last year was playing with torn ligaments in his elbow, and he was still QB2, I think. Was he QB2?
Was he 1?
No.
Hurts, okay. Yeah, Hurts was 3. So, he was 2.
Okay, yeah. And he was playing with torn ligaments in his elbow. So, hopefully a full offseason will kind of bring him back, and Stephon Diggs' numbers will go up as well. So.
Yeah. And a new sneaky trend that we're seeing is Josh Allen fall to the 3rd round. So maybe we can get a little third.
If we can get Josh Allen 3rd round, that would be incredible. Hey, if it's going to happen on any draft, it's going to be this draft.
I haven't had a pick in this area, so I've seen Josh Allen kind of fall to that area in a couple of my drafts so far in the 3rd round. So we'll see if people will get hungry for the QBs early in this one.
23.3. If no quarterbacks go, I think we're tracking well. Obviously, if any of these receivers fall to us, I think we go one of those receivers, right? Garrett Wilson, Amon-Ra, or Jalen Waddle, because I know we love all 3 of those guys. My model loves Jalen Waddle. My model has Jalen Waddle even over Tyreek Hill for this season. And that's not out of the realm of possibilities. Jalen Waddle's a dog. Tyreek's a dog. The entire Miami Dolphins offense is going to be insane this year. But
all right,
gotta hope.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see that happening, but I mean, I love Waddle and I love all these receivers here. So hopefully somebody messes up and doesn't take one on these next 3 guys.
Yeah, so, I think Donkosaurus, he wants to take Mahomes here. That's what I'm feeling. All right, guys, let's go.
Yes, sir.
I'm hyped. Out of these 3, I've actually had this decision before. Who would you take out of these 3?
Yeah, I have this decision like every draft because I always have like the 12, so or the 11. I usually take Garrett Wilson. I actually do prefer it in order of ADP right now: Wilson, Amon-Ra, and Waddle. But they are all great picks. I love them all, so I'm fine any of them.
All right,
let's go get Waddle.
We get Mr. Waddle.
I'm happy with it. Like I said, I don't have this range of picks, so I have very little Waddle, so I'm happy with that.
Okay, I think Waddle is my most drafted receiver right now. I'm so high on Jalen Waddle.
I'm down with it. Like, I think this is still the range Waddle should go. I get sad when he goes like late 2nd, and I don't have those picks because I always want him. But I never get
late 2nd is crazy for Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, he's one of the guys I'm the most bullish on. I have a lot of exposure to him. I think, just Tua and the Dolphins are going to be so good this year. I'm super excited for them. But
I love
That's a
the
good.
Dolphins, dude. I'm so excited again. Like, dude, they're gonna be so much fun. I just need people to stop hating on my boy Tua, dude. Like, a
Hey,
couple
that's okay.
concussions,
Let them
whatever,
hate.
bro.
We'll profit off it.
I mean, hey, yeah, we've been doing that for a year now. We're about to do it and for this next year too. So
Dude, people
I
don't
ain't mad
learn.
about it. Hey,
People don't learn. It's crazy.
a little scared of a couple concussions. Like, fuck them.
Fuck them. All right, Mahomes goes. This
Yeah.
isn't a good trend for us.
Uh,
But if it can get through these 4 picks, because it's the same 2 guys, if it can get through them, these 2 guys already have quarterbacks. We just have to survive our million DZ, and they don't have any stacks with Josh Allen. So we just gotta hope that Josh
yep.
Allen falls to 31. If Josh Allen does go,
I
what do you
like
feel?
anchoring with Brees personally. I like the anchor RB. I have a huge exposure to Brees right now. There's all the reports are saying, he's coming back faster than previously expected. So that's the guy that I like taking sort of early to mid second if I get the chance.
Okay. What are your thoughts on like Week 17 correlation? Because Stephon Diggs plays the Patriots Week 17. How do you
Yeah,
feel about Ramondre?
I'm down for Ramondre. I have a couple shares of Ramondre. I like the Week 17
Ramondre goes.
correlation,
So,
but yeah, I didn't think he was going to make it.
yeah.
I've seen Brees fall a little bit farther. Ramondre does not usually fall.
I mean, I'm completely on board with Brees.
All
If we
right,
can get
one
one
of
of
the
Brees,
two, baby. One of the
hopefully,
two.
our Millie just go wide receiver. I know you want a wide
You
receiver
want
here.
Calvin?
Damn, he took Josh.
Ah,
Okay, so Brees Hall is the pick if he slides here. Oh, I wanted Josh Allen so bad. That would have been so
man,
beautiful for this team.
so close, dude.
2
Ah,
picks. Our Millie
so close.
screwed us.
All right, this
Oh,
guy. Don't be dumb. You don't need two running backs
yeah, you
already.
don't need 2 running backs, bro. You
You
need Mark Andrews.
no.
Damn it. Okay, that's okay. What are you thinking here?
So I have very little Ridley, which I'd be down to take. But I mean, I love Mandrews. I don't want to take Lamar yet. We can get a quarterback later. I personally want Mark or Calvin.
Mark has the correlation with Jalen Waddle.
That's true. Up to
All right,
you.
let's go, Mark. Let's go, Mark.
All right.
Let's bet on that Miami Baltimore game for Week 17. That's going to be I expect that game to be super high scoring. I don't know about
Yeah.
you, but
I
hopefully
definitely agree.
maybe we can even hope for like Lamar falling to the 4th round. That would be pretty money for us. Justin Fields goes as QB4.
I've seen that happen a couple times. Not what I would do, but you know.
And if like stacking the Baltimore receivers is very easy. They go so late. It's crazy.
I know. It's so nice. Every time I get Lamar, I just insta target them because they're so easy to get. Oh, come on, people. Stop giving us a tease. They're getting it's getting real close to us getting Lamar again. I don't like this.
7 picks out. We're just gonna get teased like every
Yeah.
single pick. They're just gonna go like, oh, he goes right there. Okay.
All right.
So all right, we can start pivoting and looking at other guys.
You like
anyone,
Jerry, right? That's your top receiver.
I like Jerry. I like Jerry a lot.
Yeah, I mean, my top receiver in this range is Drake. He's the guy that I usually target. I know
London.
Drake London. Yeah. I know they're, low volume pass offense, but he's an elite target share kind of guy. I think they should pass more. They did pass more with Ritter. So that's the guy I target. Don't hate Amari really either, I guess, at this range. Oh, he just left. But yeah. Convince me of Jerry then if that's what you want to do again. But Drake's usually always my guy.
I don't have a lot of exposure to Drake, and I already have a decent amount of Jerry Jeudy. My only argument for Jerry Jeudy is like the model's pretty high on Jerry, but like it's the difference between wide receiver 11 and wide receiver 20, like 198, 180 basically. That's not too massive difference. Okay, Drake went.
Damn.
So.
All right, well let's take the Jerry boy then.
You want Jerry? No, no consideration of Najee or Jameer.
I want to load up on the wide receivers early.
Okay, let's take Jerry then.
Yeah.
Damn, that wide receiver room.
Yeah.
That's kind of filthy.
Nasty. Yeah.
That is filthy. And I mean, there's plenty of running backs in this like 5-6 range. All of like the previous like 3rd, 4th round running backs have been pushed down to like 5-6. Like Kenneth Walker, Aaron Jones, even like J.K. Dobbins, Joe Mixon. Like these guys should not. Dameon Pierce. These guys shouldn't be going this late.
Yeah, there's so much value to be had in these later rounds. I don't have like any Dameon because I just keep drafting JSN over him, and then like I don't have this middle range of pick where I get back to me. Uh, but I really want some Dameon. I want maybe some Joe Mixon or JK. Like I love to maybe even get one more wide receiver and then go running back and get one of these
I
late guys.
don't hate that. When do you want to start considering quarterback?
I mean, if Herbert fell, I would take Herbert here if you want. Is that what you're thinking of? But
I
I
love
mean,
Herbert.
yeah, I would take Herbert here, but I definitely want to wait if we miss out on him.
Okay, I like that, and especially because we could stack Herbert with like QJ in like the 8th.
Yeah, and we already have Jerry, so I wanted to possibly target QJ later too with the week
Yeah,
17 correlation.
yeah, that'd be huge. Chargers Denver could be pretty high scoring. I think
I
that's a little bit
also don't
game.
hate Hawk here late in the 5th if we get him. I don't really have any Hawk, and I never see
Well,
him
we already have Mark
fall.
Andrews though.
Yeah, we could bully tight end though.
Bully tight end.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't have any Hawk at this point.
Yeah, I have no Hawk. I've never seen
I
him
have no
fall
Hawk
like
either.
this fall. I think fall this far.
Hey, if Terry, all right, Terry just got taken.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
I
Terry
was
was
gonna
gonna
say
fall.
Terry a whole round of
Yeah.
ADP. I'd rather go Herbert over Hawk personally. My model actually does not like Hawk at all.
Yeah, 2 years ago he was pretty bad. I think, right?
But he goes right there.
Yeah, okay. All right. Hopefully we get Herbert.
This guy keeps sniping. Maybe this guy's on the stream. He's trying to snipe every single one of our players.
All right. If we don't get Herbert though, who do you want to take? Who's your thought here?
If we don't get Herbert, I'd go either Dobbins or JSN, or maybe even Ayuk. Probably JSN though.
All right. Hey, I'm down for that.
Yeah, but Herbert is the primary target. All right, Herbert.
All right, Herbert. Let's do it. Yeah.
Herbert, and then we'll grab QJ later. Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't think Herbert was gonna fall. That was nice.
This is a squad building out already. I've done projections for like based off of like previous like fantasy output, and the Chargers is my number one offense for fantasy this year.
All right, you love that. I mean, the quarterback reaps all of that benefit.
All of the benefits, and like Justin Herbert was QB 2 years ago.
I know.
Before he broke every single rib in his body,
Yeah.
and then threw that absolute dart against the Chiefs or something like that.
Yeah, and now he's going into mid fifth,
Yeah.
usually I guess like early fifth, but we'll take that. We'll take
What
that.
QB off the board is he? He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. QB 7 off the board.
Wild.
That is wild. That's money. That's pure money. A JSN goes. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So
and Dameon, damn, I wanted me some.
And Dameon goes. If JK falls,
I was gonna say that as well. That would be my number one at this point with the Miami Baltimore as well. A little bit extra. But then I wouldn't hate Ayuk, Lockett, or Addison or Hollywood actually. Hollywood
so Dobbins,
shooting
Ayuk,
too.
Lockett, Addison, Hollywood. Oops, not Kadarius.
Not Kadarius.
Definitely not Kadarius.
Who just went? Mike, JK.
Dobbins.
All right.
I have no Miles Sanders. What are your thoughts on Miles Sanders this year?
Yeah, I also have no Miles Sanders. I mean, I guess you'd want to lean on the run game with a rookie QB, but I just don't really love it.
Ayuk here?
Yeah.
Ayuk's a dog. That gives us stacking options with like some Washington players a little bit later on. We could look at like Jahan. We could look at Antonio Gibson. That's my guy. I mean, I think this sort of build is perfect for Antonio Gibson.
No, I definitely love Antonio Gibson. I've been drafting a decent amount of him too, so I definitely I would be down to target him. I think we're going to need to possibly look at running back coming up, depending on who's left. I would not mind Swift if he makes it to us.
I like Swift.
I don't hate Cam Akers, although I don't think we have really any correlation there. But we do. I mean, Jahan has a bit of correlation. I like Jahan. Oh yeah, and Gabe. I've not been drafting much of Gabe.
Maybe if Goddard even slides to us, we can go Goddard bully tight end.
I would definitely do that, but I don't think that's going to happen. I would love Goddard. I love that man.
What are your thoughts on Dalvin?
No
Dalvin.
Dalvin's efficiency dipped a lot.
What if he's in the Dolphins though? Like,
I mean,
because today's the day.
he's still gonna have to get a lot of volume. Like, I
You
don't
don't
know.
think he gets a lot of volume on the Dolphins?
I mean, no, not really. There's already at least 3 good running backs. They they don't need him. I really don't think they're gonna sign him. I don't think there's a point. There's they don't need him. His efficiency dropped, unless he's he's incredible for them, it's not worth it. They just drafted a running back in the 3rd round, and they have 2 fine running backs already. And yeah, I don't think it's worth it for the Dolphins personally.
Okay. I mean, everything in the Twitterverse is saying that basically says that Dalvin Cook's already on the Dolphins.
Okay, but what are they going to give him? Like a $10 million? They're going to give him like $500,000. No, not really. They're going to give him like 2 million, and it's like you don't have to overwork that guy. He's not going to be a workhorse guy, in my opinion.
Okay, I don't disagree. What do you think about reaching on QJ a little bit?
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that.
Because QJ has an ADP of 85.4. That'd be a pick 79.
Yeah.
How would you rank these five?
Let's do it. Let's do it, and then we'll target 2 running backs in our next 2 picks.
Okay, I like that. Damn, is our wide receiver 5? That'd be such money.
Yeah, I still like we can possibly get a guy like James Conner on the back end.
That's what I was
2 guys
thinking too.
that go next to each other, and then also David Montgomery if he's there and Connor's not.
I like Montgomery there too. We could even look at Samaje Perine. We could look at Jeff Wilson, Devin A-Chain.
Yeah.
But okay.
There's a lot of rookies still later on that I like getting in drafts. So
DZDs, don't do it. I know you don't want to do it, DZDs. Come on, give us our boy.
There's no way he's taking QJ here. No way.
No way. Let's go.
Brandon Cooks. God.
Brandon Cooks. That's kind of a crazy pick. Let's get our boy QJ. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Dude, the clips that they're posting of QJ out of camp are
I know.
They're getting me so hyped for him. Kai's is like over there just like so anxious about the Zay Flowers pick.
I know. He's like, oh my God, I should have just taken QJ. I need the Flowers camp talk. It's so funny. Yeah. I mean, QJ's looking good in camp right now. They're coming out with a lot of stuff right now. Oh, I forgot Javonte's still so late too. That would be a nice little pick right there.
Javonte here. Oh man.
Oh, we should target. We should target Javonte though. No, we don't need another wide receiver. We need to fill out the roster.
I love Zay Flowers and Rashad.
We have to fill out the roster. It's.
I know. You're keeping me honest here, but
you wanna talk about correlation, dude? A little bit of that Javonte to go along with our
Javonte
Jerry
Williams.
And our Chargers. I like that.
Okay, hey, I'm down for Javonte Williams here. Javonte Williams over David Montgomery?
Yes, yeah. I mean, Monty if he goes, but yeah, for the correlation, I want that. I want the Javonte.
Okay, I am completely with that. Damn, this squad, Pearlman.
Yeah, we got to fill out the running backs though.
We got to fill out the running backs, but
it's a squad.
This is something. Like we have five receivers through 7 rounds. So we're probably good at receiver for now until we can probably get 2 more at the end of the draft.
Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing in all my drafts at this point. The last few drafts, I love loading up on 5 and then just waiting to the last maybe 4 or 5 rounds and then getting 2 to 3 more at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I love our build already. Oh, and the Chargers play the Bills week 16, so even more correlation there. That's wild. That's wild.
Curious. All right, Monty went 1 pick, baby.
Oh, 1 pick.
1 pick. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, Aaron. Aaron 56.
Come on. You know you don't want to.
Don't do it to me, Aaron.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Javonte.
Let's go. Ooh. Give me that Javonte.
It's actually wild that Javonte is practicing already and
I know.
running around after that pretty serious knee injury. And they were saying, oh, he's going to get the J.K. Dobbins treatment. He's going to land on the pup. He's not going to play for the first 6 weeks. He's already out here in May running around. I know he has that big brace on, but
yeah, I know. It's crazy. We may see both this like Brees and him, the two big running back injuries, I'd say from this past year, recover pretty quickly comparatively to guys in the past and what we've seen before. So it would be really exciting if both Brees and Javonte were both back out there at almost full health. Javonte was a very good player, great tackle breaker, hard runner. So I hope that, yeah, I mean, for this team's sake, especially, I hope he's nice, but he should, it is crazy that he's already back out there doing it.
Yeah, I'm big fan of Javonte Williams. I was huge on him last year, but every single Ball Mania team that I had that had Javonte Williams just completely tanked since he got hurt. What in like week 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
Yeah, that was rough.
Okay, we're 7 picks away. Anyone catch your eye? I see one in particular that
no,
I'd be interested in, but it probably doesn't fit the build that well.
Yeah, I don't think we should really get J-Mo here.
I love J-Mo.
I don't mind Sharps.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I like Sharps here.
Who did the Seahawks play? I always draft Seahawks and I forget.
Week 17, they played the Steelers.
Oh yeah, because I don't want any Steelers players usually except Deontay, so that's probably why I forget. But yeah, I mean for the build, I definitely like Sharps. Personally,
I like Sharps.
We need early season production, so I don't think we can really afford the Kamara.
The pick. Suspension, yeah.
I don't mind AJ Dillon. Can you actually filter by RBs right now? Oh, we got A-Chain coming up.
A-Chain up. I like A-Chain.
I think
it's hard to know what it's be. I mean, we're gonna take. I want Gibson the 10th.
Yeah. I mean, I agree, but I still think we kind of should double tap RB. But let's go back to the full screen. Let's look again at everybody. All right. I guess just scroll down a tad, see if there's any other wide receivers in this range or anything. Tight ends. Yeah, no. I think RB definitely makes the most sense here with what we have. I definitely want and hope we can get Gibby in the next round. So
so we could go like Sharps, Gibby.
Yeah, that's
our Millie's. He's on the stream right now. He's about to take Sharps.
Yeah, he probably is.
This dude. Oh, he takes Kamara. Got to survive one more. This guy's not going to take running back. He only has 4. All right, let's go. Let's go. We got Sharps. Right.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, the Seattle. I think Sharps should be. I think the Sharps and Kenneth Walker should be drafted closer to each other. I do think Walker is going to be the lead back, but Sharps could get some solid receiving work out of that backfield.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a decent timeshare. Maybe not right in the beginning, so we again might need some more early season running back production. But I mean, I think you're right. Sharps should be. I mean, he's gotten more pass catching work like in his college career, plus comparatively to Kenneth's NFL and college career. So he should be the pass catching back you'd expect. And like he is a good runner, and Kenneth's a home run hitter. So hopefully he gets that short yardage work and stuff. So I like Sharps.
Yeah, me too. Sharps he's a fun pick here because I really like the Seattle offense. Yeah. I think the Seattle offense is going to be very, very good this year. So he could also luck into a few touchdowns.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think they'll be one of the best offenses in the league right now. So being a running back, being anybody on that team, being pass catcher, all beneficial.
Yeah, I completely agree. But okay.
Gino's been moving up the draft boards, baby.
Gino has been moving up, rightfully so.
I agree.
So. I think my model has Gino as. I mean, he finished as QB5 last year.
I think it was 7, but still.
Right, well, I have my QB7 for this year too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe somewhere in that range. I mean, pretty close. Did model disrespect him to
a little bit, yeah.
That guy.
Oh, we're on the clock. Gibby?
Do you think he falls to our next pick? Can we go P Ryan?
I wouldn't want to risk it because that's 127. I mean, I don't think it makes a ton of sense to go P Ryan because we already have Javonte, so we're kind of betting against ourselves.
All right, let's send it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hyped.
See, this is how you build out a team right here.
This is how you build out a team.
Of all the running backs being pushed down, you take all your wide receivers early, get yourself a nice elite QB and tight end. Whew.
Oh, I forgot we had Mark Andrews on this team too.
Yeah, bro.
God, this team is nice.
Hmm.
Oh, we got Diggs, Waddle, Judy, Ayuk, QJ. That's a wide receiver room if I've ever seen one.
Hmm.
But okay, we're up in 10.
I'm gonna guess Damien doesn't fall to us, but I like the possibility for multiple touchdown games with Damien.
I
Maybe
do like
not
that
a
too.
bunch, but I do. I could obviously see that a couple times. I don't hate Zay and Sky here, although I kind of think we need a running back, but I don't. I don't draft a lot of
Damien got
Elijah.
taken.
Damien got taken. Elijah has great, obviously, injury upside though.
There's a
So
ton of injury upside with Elijah. Let
yeah,
me see what my model says about Elijah. Elijah Mitchell. What's his ADP? Like 111?
you should just search. Who knows?
Right here.
Oh
Yeah, the
yeah,
model
no,
of Elijah.
yeah, I mean, makes sense. He's the backup to the best running back in the league. So,
Yeah. Um,
what do you
okay.
think? What are you thinking?
Let me see.
I would not hate Penny either if he falls.
I was just about to say if Penny falls to us, I think we hit Penny just because he has multi touchdown upside
Yeah,
within the
so does Jamal as well. Jamal Williams,
Jamal does have
obviously
that too.
18 touchdown season
I
last
think
year.
I'd rather have
Shot.
Kendra over Jamal though, wouldn't you?
I mean, I love Kendre, so usually I do, but I feel like we could get Kendre. I don't know. Kendre's been moving up. What do you think?
Let's see. So for this pick, we're at 127. Okay, looks like Rashad Penny went. I like
Yeah,
Zay Jones. Zay
Zay
Jones
went
gets
too. Yeah.
taken. Um,
I'm more concerned about early season production, to
I
be
can mess with
honest.
Jamal then. I think Jamal should be pretty solid.
But I guess I don't know. We're trying to win it all, but you need the points. You need the points. I think. I
You do
think
need the points
Jamal.
to carry through the beginning.
I think Jamal is the pick, even though I don't want it to be.
It's either Jamal or Kendra. I think here.
I think we can get other rookie. We already have a rookie running back. I think we can still
True.
possibly get Roshan and Tank. Like they're both like very good
That'd be pretty
possibilities
nice.
later. So I think we go Jamal for the early season
Okay,
production.
let's do it. I'm on board with Jamal. I was drafting him in what's it called? The big board, like pre NFL draft.
Mhm.
But since Kendra landed there, I don't think I've drafted any Jamal Williams. Maybe one in best ball.
Yeah, yeah. I don't draft
But
him
he
often
scored
either.
scored what 17 touchdowns last year.
I think it was 18, but yeah, either way, I
18.
mean,
If
ridiculous.
if that gets cut in half, he still scores 10.
Yeah, exactly. Like we'll take 9 touchdowns from a guy here in the 11th round. So we're talking major touchdown regression, and he still pays off in the 11th round. So hopefully that happens again.
I mean, especially like if Kamara gets suspended, Jamal Williams is going to be kind of a workhorse through the first 6 weeks. He's going to get like 20 carries a game.
Yeah, he's gonna get used. He's gonna be the short yardage back. Like he's gonna be used in the beginning of the year if Kamara is suspended. He's gonna be used a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah. And
And
I mean, if Kendre falls though, I would not be mad about trying to go for the late season production with him as well. But we can also look at Tank and Roshan later if you want to consider another wide receiver. But I don't love the receivers in this range. I know you like Thielen, but I think you're probably overexposed at this point to Thielen.
I
So
am overexposed to Thielen. So we don't. I don't. Kendrick gets taken.
Kendre went.
Um,
I wouldn't hate the Russ as the backup QB. Old Denver Charger battle. Picking ourselves. We already have a few Denver players. What do you think?
I'm thinking. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. I don't hate the Russ pick either. It feels dirty taking Russ over Goff because I like that Detroit offense so much more. Oh, Dulcich. I was
Damn.
about Dulcich.
Oh, my
All
boy.
right, so they both make it to us. Herbert. Do we? Oh, we have Jerry Judy. I'm down for Russ.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I like betting on a Russ bounce back season.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's do Russ. So then our quarterbacks are fine. We don't need to take another quarterback in this draft.
Yeah, we'll take
They
it.
have
Yeah.
they have different buys.
Off
So-
the board.
We probably should focus on. We have 4 running backs. Probably should focus on a receiver here.
I don't. I don't think it's a necessity.
Because our
I'm
receivers are already so good. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can kind of see who we like. Like Roshan just went. Like I don't hate
I want.
getting a guy like Tank. Like
I was gonna say. I think we should take Tank at our next pick.
yeah,
Uh,
because then yeah, like I like getting Tank and then one more tight end. Then you can get just fill out the rest of it with receivers, and our tight end can even be like at our last pick or something. So
yeah,
I don't love most of the running backs after Tank. Obviously, I mean,
I like Jeff Wilson.
they're bad. But yeah, Jeff Wilson's not
You can go so
a
late.
terrible pick. Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard. Jeff Wilson always ends up finding himself a role. Like his
He
guys in
does,
front of him get hurt, and Jeff Wilson sees himself into a role. So
and it's not like A Chain's the biggest guy to take on like a full workload.
yeah,
Uh,
I'm definitely down to take both of them. I think like getting six
and
running
then
backs with this
running back.
build,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
with that.
is perfectly fine. Like,
Okay,
perfectly fine.
let's plan on taking Tank here. If he falls to us, if Tank does get taken, who's our backup?
I'd rather just go a wide receiver and then get somebody like Malik Davis in the last round. Maybe start looking at wide receivers already or something. I don't really want to get Raheem or Algier unless you do.
No, I think I'm already overexposed to Algier, so I don't need any Algier here.
Let's scroll down a bit then. These aren't the guys I love personally. Like Mims is a guy who
Yeah,
like
Mims is a perfect one here for us.
yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
think he's kind of going to be like if Jerry doesn't go off, there's a good chance Mims goes off that week.
Yeah,
So
let's plan like a ideal scenario is Tank and Mims for our two.
all right.
Raheem goes. All right. Hopefully
Good
these two
chance
guys are all right.
Tank's gone. Yeah. There's
Come
a good
on.
chance.
Don't do it, Armilly. Armilly and DZDs. You guys have been nice to us so
DZD
far.
is definitely going to take it. Nah,
You
Easy
think he
hates
goes?
us.
You think he goes? Tank is the correlation there.
Mm-hmm. He hates us.
He hates that's the correlation. He hates
That's
us.
the correlation.
All right, Kyler Murray goes. That's fine. We don't
I'll
need
take that.
Kyler on the team.
Yeah. We're going to be Denver out.
We have one, two. We have two Denver right now.
With the quarterback.
With the quarterback, we have two Chargers right now. Maybe like later, like last round, we could look at Josh Palmer.
Yeah, if you want.
Oh, let's go. We get Tank.
All right, I'll take that. Let's go.
Beautiful. Yeah, I kind of like Josh Palmer this year just because like the Chargers wide receivers aren't exactly like an ideal bill of health. Like
Yeah, for
Mike
sure.
Williams always misses games. Keenan Allen always misses games. So we can take the two guys that we're betting on to fill those roles, QJ and Josh Palmer.
Hey, I like it. I got like no Josh Palmer, so I think when we were looking at your Spike Week thing, like Josh Palmer added like 90 points to one of your teams. So
Yeah, he did. He had 90 points to one of my teams.
Shit, I'll take that.
Yeah, 18th round too.
Yeah,
Shit, crazy. But yeah, we have the Chargers, we have the Denver stacks. All these guys are kind of naked, but that's okay. We do have Baltimore, Miami correlation. We have San Francisco, Washington correlation. But the rest of these guys, I mean, they're just solid players.
yeah. I mean, I don't think you need everybody to be correlated. I think you get a few guys in there, and then you just get some studs and some good players around them.
I think if Marvin Mims gets taken, we could look at Gerald Everett.
Yeah, I was actually gonna kind of push for Laporta. I don't have much Laporta. I know he doesn't go with our team. I mean, I guess if you want Everett to go with the team, it makes sense. But I think like there's just a huge role that tight end to be filled right now. Yeah, Detroit. So I don't know. I've been getting a little interested in Laporta in the 14th round, even though I don't end up being able to get him very often. But
we take Mims over Laporta, though, right?
For sure.
Okay. Well, we're on the clock. Let's go ahead and take Mims. We got our ideal players for each of our picks. I think Mims in the 14th is just too late. It's absurd. It's absurd that we can get Marvin Mims here in the 14th round.
Yeah, I love that. I love that with the team. Love that for my rosters all around. I got a bunch of Mims on my thing. So I like camera is frozen.
Yeah, I think mine is too. Let me go ahead and refresh the room.
All right.
Maybe I can't refresh. Yeah, our cameras are
frozen. Try
frozen.
like undoing the. Are you still sharing your screen?
I am still sharing.
Yeah, try that
It
for
looks like
stop that
this
for a minute.
whole window is frozen though.
Damn.
Yeah, this is a
Load if I
bit.
remove it from the stream.
Is your side working?
I just removed it from the stream, but it doesn't look like it worked.
All
Really?
right. Look, some technical difficulties, but that's okay. We can overcome this.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
we're
too
still
bad.
8 picks away. Let's try this. Hold on. Let me hit this. Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost him completely. Come on, Josh. Getting out the room all the way. Better get your ass back in here. I don't know what Josh thinks he's doing. I'm gonna need to make this pick for us. All right, guys. Obviously, we're having some technical difficulties, so hopefully Josh is back soon before our next pick because I can't be having him take a pick by himself. It's gonna ruin the whole thing. Now he's calling me. Hey, it's on speaker, Josh. Talk to the fans. You can't even get back in. You can't get back in. Oh shit. All right. Well. All right. Let's see. Can't you FaceTime me and then we'll like you can screen share? Hey guys, it's Josh and this terrible, terrible phone. Hey, let's go. All right, Josh says it's working now. We're 3 picks up. I can't believe you guys are still here watching this. I appreciate it. Josh is coming back, I think. Hey, there he is. Get that ass in here, buddy. I can't see you yet, but
Who do you want
I can hear you. Oh, shit.
Curtis?
You know I love me some Curtis. We already got a Washington player, so I'm down. Get a little Gibby and Curtis stack.
We'll go with the Gibby Curtis stack. Can you see me right now?
No, I can't. Unfortunate.
Okay. Well, hopefully it comes back in a second. Well, we're taking Curtis. We just drafted. Can you see? Is my screen still shared?
Nah.
All right, let's do this. Let's see if this works.
Appreciate that, Tank.
There we go. Tank the Shy Guy. Yeah, Tank Shy Guy's here almost every day. Loyal fan. Really appreciate feeling the love here. But okay, we got ourselves Curtis Samuel.
Okay, we got him. So 2 rounds left. I'd look at a tight end RB if it was
we have
me.
7 receivers. Yeah, I think tight end RB makes sense. Who's the Chargers' backup running back?
Josh Kelly, I think, is probably still slated to be that guy. Isaiah Spiller, obviously they drafted last year, but I mean, Josh Kelly was the backup all year, really. So unless Isaiah Spiller takes that over the summer, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be Josh Kelly again.
How would you feel about taking Josh Kelly here?
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
Oh, okay. There's that screen. All right, there we go.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. So who do we want here, though? Do you want to take Gus Edwards?
I do like getting Gus Edwards. I actually just drafted him in my last draft. I think Gus has a lot of opportunity ahead of him. So I like Gus Edwards.
Let's go ahead and take Gus Edwards then.
Right.
At our 16th pick. I really like that pick here. And then we have kind of some wiggle room to play with.
3 picks left. Oh.
We still have 3 picks, exactly. We have some wiggle room. So let's go ahead and take Gus here. And
I like that.
We have 2 more picks. So definitely a tight end, right?
Yeah, we need a backup. We're kind of slacking on the backups. I don't actually hate Hayden Hurst this year. I think
I like Hayden Hurst back here too.
I think there's a lot of opportunity with the rookie QB coming in there. I also just drafted my first share of Trey McBride. Now that D Hop's out, so and then Jake Ferguson, no fan. I know you like no fan. You're probably already overexposed on fan.
Yeah, I have 22% Noah Fant.
Oh yeah, we wanted Josh Palmer possibly too.
Josh Palmer for the correlation. Hey, I love Lenny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You
I've
don't
been drafting a lot of last round Malik Davis. I've actually been drafting a little bit of Lenny for you too because
Hey, let's
Lenny's been
go.
going off. Or because you went crazy for Lenny and he was nice last year. So, but I wouldn't hate Josh Kelly. I obviously have no Josh Kelly. It would be interesting, but it's also a bit high chance of a dead player. So
there's a decent chance for a dead player with Josh Kelly. But I feel like the Chargers are probably going to use 2 running backs this year, right? I mean, once Kellen Moore didn't his offense use 2 running backs like heavily in Dallas every single year?
yeah, I don't think he was the coordinator before we had Pollard. So I'd
So
have to
he
go back
was
and check. Like,
so he was deploying Zeke and Tony Pollard
yeah,
every single week.
yeah.
And so Eckler kind of fits in the Pollard role, right? So Josh Kelly's
Uh,
equal.
I mean, fuck it. I like it. I like the logic. I like the logic.
All right. Well, then let's take Josh Kelly with one of our picks.
Okay, I don't think we don't need to double up on more Chargers. So I'm down with Josh Kelly, and then let's get our backup tight end.
All right.
Who?
Well, I think Hayden Hurst just went.
No, he didn't. He's still there in our queue. So
Oh, you're right. So do you want to go Hurst first and then Hayden Hurst
yeah,
and then Josh Kelly?
yeah. Nobody's drafting Josh Kelly. So
Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Hurst has the correlation with who do we have in Jacksonville? Oh, Tank Bigsby.
hey,
Oh, Lenny goes right here. Keen Allen. Keen Allen takes Lenny.
Keen Allen.
He's been listening.
I've been taking some late round Lenny for you.
Let's get it. Hey, I'm a big Lenny guy this year. But okay, we'll go ahead and hit the button on Hayden Hurst. I actually think that Jacksonville Carolina Week 17 game could be pretty good. 2 like mid defenses. I think Jacksonville's going to score a lot of points against Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think if Bryce is matured by then, got some rhythm with his wide receivers. Yeah, let's get Hurst.
All right, Hurst.
But then again, we don't need that. We just need some rhythm with the tight end.
Yeah, exactly.
Just have Hayden Hurst go up.
Well, we have Mark Andrews, so we don't even need Hayden Hurst to go off.
Nah, we're winning $3 million on the back of Hayden Hurst.
Okay. Yeah, we're going fully tight end with Hayden Hurst. He's scoring 3 touchdowns in Week 17 against Jacksonville.
Yeah, Hurst dropping a 40 bomb. We're gonna be the only team to make it with Hayden Hurst. It's gonna be legendary.
Top scoring player.
Yeah, top scoring player Hayden Hurst in Week 17. We're calling it
former
now.
first round pick Hayden Hurst.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, he was drafted in the same draft as Mark Andrews.
Yep, that was crazy.
There's a little chemistry right there.
Yeah.
That's the correlation we need.
Yeah, Mark Andrews. The boys, like they're boys. That's the correlation. They're fucking boys.
Dude, isn't that crazy though that Hayden Hurst got drafted in the first, Mark Andrews in the third, and then Mark Andrews is just like the second best tight end in the NFL.
Yeah, Mark Andrews just like that, bro. People like to draft fucking like blocking tight ends and shit in the first round. Not that Hayden Hurst is like a blocking tight end because he can catch, but he's a good blocker too. So I don't know. They got to start looking at the receiving tight ends like they did this year for the Bills and Kincaid. They said we don't need no blockers in the first round. Let's get our hybrid wide receiver, Kincaid.
Yeah, well, I'm really curious to see how they deploy Kincaid.
I know it's gonna be interesting, especially year one.
If they stick with like what they're saying, they're like, oh, we're drafting this guy to be like our offensive weapon. So like, what, they're gonna split him in the slot?
They just might.
He could kind of break fantasy if they use him in the slot and like as their primary slot receiver, because the slot receiver in the Bills offense gets a lot of
targets at least. Yeah,
a lot of targets.
We've seen it. So
like freaking Cole Beasley was finishing as a solid finish in fantasy, and Cole Beasley's tiny. Great route runner, but he's tiny. Kincaid is a force. He could get some pretty solid yak numbers. All right, so Josh Kelly here.
Joshua Kelly. Let's do it.
Joshua Kelly.
72772. Who saw it coming?
Not me.
This
is kind of a beautiful squad.
I'm not sure I've had 7 running backs before.
For all the audio listeners at home, Our quarterbacks are Justin Herbert and Russell Wilson. Our running backs are Javonte Williams, Zach Charbonnet, Antonio Gibson, Jamal Williams, Tank Bigsby, Gus Edwards, and Josh Kelly. Our wide receivers are Stephon Diggs, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Ayuk, Quentin Johnston, Marvin Mims, Curtis Samuel, straight dogs. Tight ends, Mark Andrews, Hayden Hurst. Damn. This is squad.
It's a nice team. I like it.
I like this team a lot. Because we waited until, is it the ninth
90, round? Bro? Like, pick yeah. 90?
We waited until the 8th round for our first running back. Then we went 4 running backs in a row. Take the shy guy. Says nice team. Hey, I agree. I agree, Tank. I think this is a nice team.
I like being able to get Javonte as your RB1 this late. Like, I mean, there's a lot of good news out of camp, so I'm kind of buying in. We've seen him run around, even though he does still have that brace on his leg. It's earlier than we thought. So if he only misses a couple weeks, it's a huge value for his skill level if he returns to anything of what he was. So I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I like this team a ton.
I love how easy it is to stack Denver and like get the Chargers on top of that. Like, for the week 17 correlation, like it's very nice. I like that. I hope that Denver can take their actual step forward that people expected of them last year.
I'll bet on Sean Payton. I like Sean Payton as a coach. I really like.
Russ is a weirdo, but I'll bet on him too. He was a good player for a long time. So there's a good probability he could bounce back. Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited. What's your schedule looking like? Do you want to run another one back?
Can I get in the room with you? Is that cheating? If I do one at the same time?
I don't think that's cheating.
All right.
Hold on. You want to do it?
I got to deposit some more.
All right. I'll give it a second. All right. So guys, you're getting a very special episode today. Me and Pearlman hopping in the same Best Ball Mania room.
Let's do it.
Now we're competing against each other. Let's see who's going to build the better squad.
All right. I'm ready.
You ready?
No. Yep.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
We're waiting on 7 people. So I guess if anyone in the stream wants to also participate, we'll have a full.
Wait, mine says 8 more to start. Oh, now it says 6. Okay. All right. We're good.
All right. Not for 5. Let's go. Take the shy guy. Are you hopping in the room?
Right, let's go.
Take the shy guy says, let's get it.
Yo, Tank. Tank. Let's go, baby. We need this.
We competing. What if we just like fall out like 1, 2, 3?
That'd be hype. Hey, as long as I'm
each
not
other left and right.
Oh wait, no, 3 moves on in the first round, right? I can't remember.
No, it's 2.
Or is it just 2? Oh, just 2. Okay, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool if both of our teams advance from the same room.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick.
Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I hope I get a mid pick. Screw your mid picks. It's my turn.
Hey, let's go. Take the Shy Guy hasn't responded, so I don't know if he's for sure in our draft room with us, but there's a possibility.
Yeah, I could see it. I could see the boy Tank hopping in. I think we might get him in here.
All right, Tank, you joining us?
I mean, Tank. Let's see how many drafts I've done myself.
I'm way too many drafts in right now. I need to slow it down. There's no such thing, Tank. There's no such thing. Too many drafts.
I'm in for 40 drafts right now. You got me beat, or can you hop in? That's the question.
I need to put on the shades so you guys can't read my eyes.
Yeah,
we're going poker style today. I love the shades at the poker table. I think it's so funny.
Yeah, like you get like shades, you get a guy with like earphones and like watching something, like he's like plugged into his, like he's got the wired headphones, just so you know he's listening. He can't have the AirPods. He needs you to know. He's got his phone propped up on his stack of chips, and he's like, I'm not paying attention.
He has the iPad.
The whole iPad, stacked up off the table. Yeah, you're like, okay, guy, you're not paying attention. 100 already? All right, Tank. All right, you got me. You don't want to max too early, my guy. You don't want to max too early.
Is it 100 Best Ball Manias or just 100 Best Balls? Because 100 Best Ball Manias, that'd be pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm at 40 Best Ball Manias already, though. So, I can see my guy being at 100.
100 Best Ball Manias. I mean, if you're doing slow drafts, like that's very easy to do. Fast drafts, that's wild. 100 fast drafts, best Ball Mania. Hey, I'm with it though. I'm with it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple analysts like they're posting like they're like, oh yeah, like I got like 8 or 10 whatever like slow
Coleman, you
drafts
got the
going at the same
102.
time.
I got the
I always get this shit, bro.
We're in opposite ends.
Yep. I like that. I like that.
I like that. I like that a lot. So we can kind of we can
actually talk
strategize
to each other. Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely fully disclose information.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna be sniping each other at all.
100 total. 100 total.
Okay.
All right, you should have been in here then, Tank. I don't.
Yeah. Come on, Tank.
Kind of hurt.
I wonder
if DZ back in and Keenan Allen. Let's go.
Oh, Keenan Allen's back here. Oh, I wonder if he and
DZ. Yeah.
Are these guys on our stream?
Are you watching?
They might be. They might be. They're just afraid to comment.
DZDs, yeah, Keenan Allen, get that comment in here if you're actually watching. Like, let us know.
Yeah, like these guys. That's back-to-back rooms. Oh, they're right next to you. So
I know.
I'm far away from them. They were both right next to us in our last draft.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of separated myself. I'm over here next to Simon.
I separated myself. He says. All right, like I said, I just went Jamar at the 2, but I'm gonna do it again because like it's not every day you get the 2.
Hey, Jamar Chase is a dog, so love me some Jamar. I think my model loves Jamar too. Model has Jamar as
He was up there. Jamar? I saw him. I just saw him.
Yeah, no, that was by ADP.
Oh.
Yeah, Jamar's a wide receiver 2 in the model.
2.
Yeah.
Damn, it got JJ at like 6. You got to fix that. 7. Yeah. That's disrespectful.
Yeah. I know it is pretty disrespectful. I don't know why. I was confused by that.
Just like go in there and like put in like a plus 70 at the end. Into the
put in a little 500 guy.
Yeah. Just manually enter.
He's breaking Cooper Cup's record.
Yeah.
But okay. Right. We'll see who falls to me. I mean, I'm hoping that one of Diggs or AJ Brown fall to me.
Yeah, that's why I like getting at the 10 as well. Those are nice picks, as well as Bijan. I don't mind Bijan at the 10.
Yeah, Bijan falls to 10. I mean, honestly, like if Bijan doesn't make it to me, all right, Bijan goes right there. Hopefully, Diggs or Brown make it to me. If they don't, maybe I'll just go Austin Eckler here. I only have maybe 1 or 2 Austin Ecklers, but I mean, I've noticed his ADP has been rising ever since he signed that contract with the Chargers.
Yeah.
Eckler goes. So I get one.
Right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wow, Eckler at 8.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown at the 110.
That's nice.
That's pretty money. All
right, so you're gonna be a Brown, AJ Brown, Waddle. I had an AJ Brown Waddle team yesterday, I think actually. So
hey, if Wilson or Amon-Ra fall though, I already have an AJ Brown Waddle. So I could go like an AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson, AJ Brown, Amon-Ra if it falls to me that way.
I like that.
CD goes. That's good. I don't want CD. Someone take Devontae. Let's go. Nice. That's beautiful.
You like those?
Okay, no, come on.
Right, one of the two.
Well, I get Garrett Wilson or Waddle. I would like Garrett Wilson on this team. I don't have any Garrett Wilson, AJ Brown. I think that would be pretty beautiful.
Yeah, that's a nice combo. It's a really.
But
nice
would also
combo.
love the AJ Brown, Jalen Waddle. Obviously, I just have so much Jalen Waddle.
Yeah. What is that?
I expect Jalen Waddle might be like 40% by the end of the summer.
Hey, I mean, I'm sitting at like 47 JSN right now, so
let's go, Garrett Wilson.
That's a nice start.
AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson. Oh my God,
very nice.
That's beautiful. That's
very
beautiful.
Nice.
You got Jamar. Who's gonna fall to you?
We'll see.
Oh, you're far away though.
Yeah, I've had Jamar Patty twice already, so
Jamar Patty's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know if I want to do it a third time if that happens again.
I mean, they play week 17 too. There's a lot of correlation there.
I know it's really nice. I got like Jamar T and Patty in one draft, and like Jamar T. I mean Jamar Patty and Brees in the other. I think so. It was a nice start.
Okay. Well, I guess since I have Garrett Wilson, I guess I could start looking at some Cleveland guys because I think Cleveland is a little bit of a slept-on offense. But I mean, if Brees, I don't think Brees is going to fall to me. I don't think there's any shot Brees falls to me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, usually not, but I don't mind Amari down there too.
Yeah, Amari.
With that Garrett Wilson correlation.
Ideal scenario is being able to get Brees and Amari at my picks for the correlation. But
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'll probably end up taking Brees from you.
You take
So
Brees at the 26.
all of these wide receivers are going probably.
Well, I would also take
Maybe not.
Devontae pick.
I'm curious. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Oh, Devontae left.
Devontae was next.
I don't really have any Hurts. I'm interested in Hurts.
Oh, you could also let Hurt slip to me. Hurts at pick 34 would be wild, but I'd love it.
Should I just take the 2 Bengals?
T and Jamar.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
No,
T's
that's
dog.
so many people do that. I'm gonna go with the
Yeah.
Hurts.
Hey, I mean, if T falls to your second pick,
Yeah.
you could do
I mean,
that.
there's 2 QBs. I probably should have just let him take his QB or
Oh,
oh
Andrews at
wow,
24. That's
wow, you went
Andrews Lamar. I actually have been seeing a lot of
I've
JJ
seen
Andrews
that.
Lamar.
I've seen that too. I actually like it, but like it's a
It's
bit
not
wild.
unique at this point.
Yeah.
Like so many people are doing it, and it feels
Damn. It's like, do I take T? Like I don't
a little gross.
feels like everybody has that though, you know?
The Jamar T.
Yeah.
No, I doubt many people have Jamar T. Jalen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean those are
They're dogs. They're both dogs.
yeah, they're dogs. Like we love Jamar, we love T,
Yeah.
we love the Bengals, we love Burrow.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna send it.
What are your thoughts on like if Burrow falls to like your 4-5 turn? What are your thoughts on taking like having 2 elite quarterbacks? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, so I did that in one of the drafts I was talking about. I took Mahomes in the second round, I think, and got Jamar, Mahomes, T, and then I think in the 4th round, Jameer fell, and then in the 5th round, I got Burrow. And I'll take Burrow in the 5th round with both the receivers. In the 4th round, I might have still done it too if Jameer didn't fall all the way
Wait,
down.
did you say you took a quarterback?
I took Mahomes
Oh, you took Mahomes and Burrow.
I will say it was tough to fill out that roster. I felt like I was fighting for everything. It was pretty tough. But I mean, you get to set your QBs and forget about them, which is nice. Obviously, I didn't take another one, didn't even consider it the whole time. But it does feel hard to fill out the whole roster like that. So but it's got to be unique, I think. I mean, who's getting Patty and Burrow and Jamar and T and Jameer? Like that team is nasty. Wow, Brees fell. That's crazy. I can't believe it. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Mari went, but who cares, bro? You got Jameer.
Yeah, I got Brees. I don't care.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Gotta settle it down over here. I'm hype as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's nice. Damn.
The Brees, AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, Tank. It's tough, man. It's like it's super tough to build out the rest of the roster when you go to elite QBs. It feels like an uphill battle the whole time. So not the plan here. D-Hop went. I mean, I'd definitely think of a wide receiver, but up to you.
I don't know which wide receiver I like the best though.
There's a chance like Herbert comes back to you.
I need more London.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want you to take him. You know, I want him to come back.
I need more Drake London. I need more Drake London in my life. So,
yeah,
getting him as my wide receiver 3 feels pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that
for you. I was thinking about taking Jerry Jeudy, but we just took Jerry Jeudy in our last draft. So,
yeah,
want to be exposed to more players, and I don't have enough Drake London already. So,
I like that pick. It's good.
Drake London's a dog.
It's a solid team, bro. Solid team right now.
He's a dog. He's an absolute dog.
Brees, AJ Brown, Garrett, and Drake. That's a solid fucking team right there.
Yeah, I just gotta. I mean, maybe this is one of those teams where we just wait at quarterback now.
See who falls, you know?
Yeah, just play the room. We just let the room fall to us. That's what I've been preaching to my my viewers. It's just like you gotta let the room fall to you. Basically, you don't want to like not be reacting to how the room is falling. So like, I got lucky as fuck though, getting Brees Hall at 310. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Promo, we have a question in the chat. You guys like Pitts as much as London?
I don't like Pitts as much as London. I'm a bit worried still. But I mean, I do like Pitts. I like taking Pitts in the 5th round. Or like actually, sorry.
Promo, you're on the clock.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably. Oh damn! Fuck! I thought Terry was gonna make it. Oh no! What do I do here? Oh man, I don't like any of these picks.
I like Christian Kirk.
I feel like I just did that. Oh
Christian
man.
Kirk wide receiver 27 feels pretty money. I like Kenneth Walker. My model likes DJ Moore, Christian Kirk, Kenneth
No, I'm
Walker,
taking Kirk.
Christian Kirk. Okay.
That was a tough one. That's a tough one. I really
Well, you're
thought
going to be
Terry
right back on the
Melton.
clock.
I know. I might have to just go Burrow, dude. I might have to do it
You're
again.
going to go Burrow again? So you got Burrow, Hurts, Jamar, Higgins, Kirk?
Nah, it's too much. I can't. I
It's too
might
much.
do Hawk. I don't have any Hawk. If Hawk falls, I'm just gonna go Hawk. I got none of him.
Okay.
I'm gonna start a team out with Hawk and see how I like it.
Hurts, Chase, Higgins, Kirk, Hawk. My model does not like Hawk at all.
Yeah. 2 years ago, he struggled for sure. And I don't think he's elite. I do usually prefer not taking Hawk, but sometimes you got to expose yourself to a player one time.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, I need to take at least one Hawk, but I think I'd rather take Hawk on like a JJ team.
Yeah.
Rather than, but like I like that he's.
I mean, getting to one is going to take forever, and then making sure that I can get Hawk on that one doesn't always happen. I don't usually see Hawk fall to the 5th round. I'm surprised in both of these rounds or both of these drafts he has. He almost always goes mid 4th in my drafts, so I'm surprised.
If Burrow falls to mine, do I just take Burrow?
I mean, I think you do definitely. I would think you'd be crazy not to.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Who cares about the correlation?
Yeah.
You get a stud in the 5th round.
Fuck a correlation. Give me Joe Burrow. Here he goes.
Man.
Someone's watching us right now.
Yeah. Go Reels. Nice pick.
Do I just go JSN here?
JSN, Ayuk, yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of both of them. There's no correlation here other than JSN Philly in week 15. No Cleveland. Atlanta plays Chicago. I'm not super keen on taking that. I think it's either Jason or Ayuk here. Maybe even a Godwin, but I think it's Jason or Ayuk.
Yeah.
I have more Ayuk than Jason, so I'm going to take JSN here. Because love me some JSN.
Yeah, that's a filthy team. Like, that team is just nasty. I love it. I'm pissed. I shouldn't have joined this draft.
Well, it'll be fun to be in the same best for the whole season. So
I got one with Kai's too. So and that was random. We didn't even mean to do that. So I'll have one with both of you now.
Oh, that was accidental?
Yeah. Kai's was like, oh yeah, I'm doing my first one. I was in my 4th one. And he was just like, yo, Pearlman's in here too. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, we got a draft together. It was pretty fun.
I think in my pick, I want either Pitts or Goddard here. Because I have correlation with either AJ Brown or Drake London.
That's true.
Carolina versus Indianapolis. So that gets outdoors, dome, outdoors. Damn. Atlanta, Chicago, week 17. It's gonna be a snowy game.
Yeah. Could be ugly.
Goddard, we get Seattle Giants versus Arizona. That Arizona game is.
Arizona has been absolute god awful against tight ends in the past couple of years. So
all right, I'm gonna stack Goddard. Give me Dallas Goddard. So we'll let Pitts fall a little bit more.
Dude, Tank, I'm scared of Hawking wide receiver too. I think Addison might take that role on pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean Addison's a beast. Like we've talked a bunch about Addison on the Unending Rebuild podcast. We both love Jordan Addison.
Yeah, I'm hoping he comes back down to me. I was actually able to get Addison or JSN early 5th because I always take JSN usually in the 5th round, and then I got Addison like late in like the last.
Addison just went.
Yeah, second to last pick. Hate to see it. I'm targeting Ayuk, Damian, or Hollywood if they come at me. Ramondre, Eckler, Pollard, Watson, and Addison and Kittle. Oh yeah,
that's an interesting build. That's high risk.
Definitely. Hollywood went too. Hate to see it.
Yeah. Hollywood's been creeping up draft boards. I still love the days when I could get Hollywood in like the 7th, 8th round.
I know. He was going so late.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts. Hopefully Ayuk falls to me or Damian. Those are my two guys. I don't have like any Damian, like I said. So one pick. You don't need a third running back. DZ is usually smart. We saw he was smart at the last draft, but there's not really anybody else to take besides running backs or tight end or wide receivers right now.
Unless he wants to go Kadarius. We have a new.
No.
Oh, it's Damian.
Come
Haven't
on,
seen
guy.
David Cruz in the chat before. Welcome, David Cruz. Welcome to the chat.
The puppy too, he says. Ben Parkinson.
Oh, another new one. Ben Parkinson.
All right,
Welcome
I'm taking Deontay. Love the volume for Deontay.
Oh, I love Deontay. Hey, that's a great pick. I mean, I love Deontay Johnson, especially at cost. Like, he's getting drafted like wide receiver 39. That is way too late.
Yeah.
He's finished. That's beyond his floor. Like, last year was probably his worst year, and he finished as wide receiver 31, something like that.
Yeah. All right. So I got a tight end, 4 wide receivers, and a quarterback. So I probably need a running back. I'm thinking about Cam, but I also kind of just want to go Jahan. I think I'm just going to go Jahan. Like, that's a dude.
I mean, yeah, you like the 5 wide receivers, right?
I do. I'm going Jahan. I like getting 5 wide receivers, QB, and a tight end necessarily, and we'll start filling out those running backs. We'll see what happens.
Jahan. Hey, Jahan's the boy. And I like the Washington offense to take a step forward.
Me too. There've been some good reports out of camp that Sam Howell's got a nice little arm. I saw him throwing some passes yesterday. I liked what I saw. It's no Baker Mayfield reports, so that's it's all good out of the Washington camp right now, which is good to hear.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bieniemy is going to completely change that offense. Like, it's going to be a lot of fun. But Tank says Deontay should be going ahead of Pickens. I completely agree.
Yeah, it's easily
blasphemy that Pickens goes over Deontay Johnson. I think Deontay Johnson is one of the best route runners in the NFL. And
he's got to be one of the most, if not the most, still slept on player in the league right now. I mean,
it's crazy.
He had 147 targets last year, 169 the year before, 144 the year before that. Like, you're telling me a guy that averages over 140 targets a year, like over 145 targets a year, and he goes in the 7th round? Like, that's crazy. Ah, shit. Did I lag out?
No, you're still here.
Damn. What is up with this connection today?
I don't know.
I need to get off the Wi-Fi and get on Ethernet.
I'm about to be up.
Connect to my Ethernet, sir.
This is an interesting spot. I do like James Conner here, and he does have the correlation with Philadelphia. I think James Conner's the pick here. James Conner, Brandon Cooks, QJ, Deshaun. I'm going to go James Conner. I think, like, somebody has to get the ball in that Arizona offense. You know? You there, Pearlman? Oh, he's coming back in. But, okay, we get James Conner. With our second pick, Philly, Atlanta. We probably take another rookie, or how many Bateman? Bateman versus Miami, Denver, Las Vegas, Buffalo, Jacksonville, San Francisco, Miami. I just love that Chargers offense. I'm going to go ahead and take Quentin Johnston here as my 5th wide receiver, just because that offense is just so much fun. We have a new Pearlman. Let's remove this one from the chat.
Yeah, technical difficulties once again. But
so
we're back.
Got QJ
I like that.
In the 8th round. Loving me some QJ. Quentin Johnston's a very, very fun pick. I have 2 rookie wide receivers now. 2 first-round rookie wide receivers in supposed to be high-powered offenses. So get another share of Quentin Johnston.
Yeah, your team is nice. I like it. It's looking good.
Yeah. And then I think you lagged out for the James Conner pick.
Yeah, but I went and saw it. I like that.
Correlation with the Week 17. Somebody has to touch the ball in Arizona.
Yep.
So I like James Conner to be that guy. They didn't draft anyone, so
I like that.
I like him as my RB2.
All right, Rashad gone.
I was thinking about taking Rashad Bateman since I have so much Zay Flowers at this point, but I like QJ over Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I like the QJ pick. Damn it.
Flowers. Damn, the running backs aren't that great either.
Yeah, your running backs are drying up. So I'm going to do something crazy, I think. and take Anthony Richardson.
Ooh, this is the Anthony Richardson squad?
This is the Anthony Richardson squad.
A-Rich, Jalen Hurts. Ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah.
That's a spicy pick, Pearlman.
I know. I'm going to take the QB off the board now and start focusing on them running backs here soon.
Okay. I don't even have a quarterback yet.
Yeah.
I'm going late round quarterback, see if I can fill it out at the back end.
I got no RBs, so it's going to be a struggle here.
Yeah, you're definitely chasing, but there's definitely enough running backs in this back end where you can fill out a solid running back room.
Sharps goes. All right, I know we just talked up Javonte in the other room, but now I'm going to take P. Ryan for the chance. You know, I just obviously don't have any RBs, so I'm going to take P. Ryan for the chance that he's a starter for a few weeks and helps me out.
Yeah, I mean, I like P. Ryan. Sean Payton offenses always use 2 running backs. And P. Ryan was pretty good last year in Cincinnati with Joe Mixon. They actually used him a lot more than I thought that they were going to use him, and he had what, like 3 RB1 weeks. So
yeah,
definitely
good performances. Yep.
Ooh, I was hoping Elijah would make it to me. He does not. Interesting spot here. Dak is sliding. I don't love Dak though, and he doesn't have any correlation with any of my players. Okay, I think I know who I'm going to take if it falls to me the way that I want it to. Ew. Tyler Boyd, that's a gross pick.
Yeah.
That's like a no upside sort of pick. I wanted J-Mo. That hurts.
Classic. Yeah, the guy with Tyler Boyd had Joe Burrow. He was one that Burrow fell to. That's why he picked him.
I'm going to go Lazard. Have the correlation with the Jets. I'm taking the Jets players. We're stacking all the Jets guys.
You gonna try to get Rodgers? Are you gonna take Rodgers here?
I'm probably gonna take Rodgers here. It just makes the most sense. The only other guy I'd consider is taking Antonio Gibson or Rashad Penny. But I think I need the quarterback at this point since I already have my 2 running backs anchoring the room. So we'll go Aaron Rodgers here. Just because I have all the Jets guys. I have to.
You got the Jets. You got the whole Jets roster, so makes sense.
Yeah, and like this is like RB1, QB1, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2?
Possibly. Very possibly.
Who else is in the Jets receiving room?
Mecole.
Mecole.
And did they keep Damn, why is it lagging?
No, you're good. You're good. So Lazard, Mecole.
I think they kept Corey Davis.
Yeah, you're right. They have Corey Davis. Maybe I could take Corey Davis at the last round. That's an interesting pick. But looks like you're coming up. Anyone you got your eye on? So you're up in 2.
I'm looking at A-Chain or Gibson.
Yeah, this is like the perfect sort of area to take your second running back. I think all these guys have potential to be solid running backs in fantasy. Anyone you're putting over the rest of them? Nope. Pearlman's we got the spinning wheel on Pearlman today. But Pearlman's blown out a squad. He's very, very interesting squad. The A-Rich pick is like, Gibson goes right in front of Pearlman. That's A-Chain. Yep. A-Chain, I like A-Chain a lot as a RB2. He gets him almost a round after an ADP. Was there any correlation? Does he have any of the Miami boys? He does not. But Pearlman's running back chasing a little bit, but I think that's okay with the wide receivers that he has with Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and he's got Jalen Hurts. So he's got a squad. Pearlman's back on the clock. We'll see who he takes there. I bet he goes Kendra. We were just talking about Kendra a bunch. Pearlman loves Kendra Miller. So that's great that he was able to get him. Maybe I'll go the opposite way. And who's the Cleveland backup? It's Jerome Ford. We could go Jerome Ford. The stream won't let you all be great today. Yeah, that's okay. Our teams are great, and that's what really matters. That's what really matters in these best ball streets. Stream's being a little finicky, but our teams are looking powerful. It's Rodgers, Breece Hall, James Conner, A.J. Brown, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, JSN, Quentin Johnson, Alan Lazard, Dallas Goddard squad is looking beautiful. Perlman, welcome back.
Yeah, you're right, Tank. The stream not letting us be great today, but the team's still looking great. I went Kendre and A-Chain for the upside plays on the late round RBs. I mean, I clearly need some, to fill out that roster. I'm obviously a huge Kendre guy. If you've seen the podcast, I love Kendre. I still think he could be really good. I know I didn't push for him on the last draft, but with this build, I need some help and gotta hope that he can take over a big role, which I think he can. So I like the team.
Yeah, I love the Kendre pick. Think he's a great player. Who do I take here though? I definitely need a third running back, but like none of the players in this range I really love. I don't love McKinnon. I was gonna think about Mingo. This is a tough spot, Perlman.
Yeah, it is. I don't think you have to go running back, but there's not a ton of guys that I love around this range really anywhere. Besides Dolchich is kind of the guy I usually end up taking in this range. I like him better than those higher guys. So I don't know.
Also just 146 though. I think I'm gonna take Dalton Schultz here. Yeah, I think we'll just take Dalton and then just ignore the tight end position for the rest of the draft. I like CJ Stroud to kind of use Dalton Schultz as his underneath guy. Maybe it could be Tank Dell. It could be John Mechie. I don't know. They signed Dalton Schultz for a decent amount of money. So hopefully this Houston offense is able to sustain him. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'll just depend what his mindset is, because Schultz is not really a guy that gets open. He just has good hands. So if he's kind of, if he's going to be looking for the open guy, or if he just wants his reliable check down, which I think we've seen Stroud kind of do both. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
All right, I'm back on the clock. Again, don't love any of these players here. This is kind of a gross range to be drafting in.
Nico.
No, I'm gonna go Nico here.
Volume. Potential volume.
Yeah, potential volume, and just with the stack with Dalton Schultz. I like the Week 17 matchup because they play Tennessee, who's just going to be a god awful secondary. So if
is my boy going to start looking at Stroud later on?
Maybe this is a 3 quarterback build with CJ Stroud as one of the quarterbacks. Oh, actually, I thought Kyler Murray. Maybe I should have taken Kyler Murray instead to stack with James Conner and Philadelphia. So might have been a misplay on my part, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. I do like getting Kyler late when you don't have a rushing quarterback. I think he provides like a lot of upside. But it could be good. Nico could be a useful asset. He has a potential for a ton of volume. So,
but I think the rest of the draft, I just have to hammer the running backs and probably take 1 or 2 more quarterbacks. We'll see how the room falls, though. I didn't love my last 2 picks. Maybe I should have taken Kyler. I think that would have been the play over. Maybe I should have went Nico here and then Kyler here. That's all right, though.
Yeah.
But okay.
Bring it back. Chig just.
So you're about to be up.
Yeah, I'm about to double tap the RVs again. I'm about to just send Roshan and Tank right here.
Yeah, I like those picks a lot. Just grab the rookie running backs. You already have
all of them.
Right? Or you have with A-Chain, Kendre, Roshan, Tank.
I'm taking all the day 2 guys and Roshan, early day 3 guy. So
yeah, the day 2 picks are great value in my opinion. So I love those picks.
Look, one of them's got to do something, right?
Yeah, one of them has to.
All right. See, now that's how you do the 0 RB. You just send 5 straight RBs at the end of the draft.
Oh man, my running back room is kind of thin at this point.
Jamar.
I have to fill out my running back room. I have my eye on a few guys. Definitely need to get another quarterback though. Well, we could look at Stroud later on.
I think getting Stroud later on is a good move for you. Quarterbacks are off my board, so we'll see what happens with everybody else. But I definitely don't, have any concern for that. I think it's a good move considering you just went Nico and Schultz with your last 2 picks. So
yeah, and then I'm thinking about adding another Houston boy in this range. I'm going to take DPJ for the bring back against all the Jets players.
I like that.
Now my wide receiver room is full. I don't need to take any more wide receivers. My wide receiver room is pretty stacked, in my opinion.
Solid, yeah.
Yeah. So done with the wide receivers. Definitely just need to just start hammering running backs now at the back end of this draft.
You said you like Algier. You said you're overexposed. So is that a guy you're targeting here?
No, I'm not going to take Algier specifically on this team, even though it does have correlation with Drake London.
I think it could make sense with Algier and getting like Ritter and Stroud if you're going to take 2 quarterbacks late.
That's definitely true. I was honestly looking at Singletary over Algier, just because I have all the Houston boys, and since I already have so much Algier, I guess I have a decent amount of Singletary too.
I don't dislike Singletary there. I don't usually get him because of the wide receivers in this range, but I think he's a solid pick, so I wouldn't dislike that.
Because I mean, both these teams have like great offensive lines. Algier or Devin? You have someone you like more? I'm kind of
not necessarily. I think they're both fine. I think they're both could be solid picks.
We have the Houston boys. Let's go ahead and grab Devin Singletary. Since they do play the Titans in Week 17, that's going to be a pretty porous defense all around. So I like getting Singletary there.
I don't know. I'd be concerned betting against a Mike Vrabel defense, but that's just me.
That's true. That's true. But the Titans, they didn't add too many defenders, right?
It's Mike Vrabel though. They don't need defenders. They just need a body and a scheme.
I mean, last year they were garbage. It was a terrible defense last year.
They were good enough that like they were actually competitive with Malik Willis occasionally.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Like,
I guess that is true.
Let's not disrespect how bad the offense was. Like
the offense was atrocious.
Damn, all the wide receivers going. I was hoping I could get me some Mims or Reed. Reed's been dropping, I felt, and that hurts.
The Titans were the 10th. Oh, they had actually an amazing rush defense last year. So maybe Algier was the play there. Yeah, because the Bears were terrible rush defense last year. So maybe Algier was the pick there. But that's all right. I'm not going to lose sleep over that.
It's my pick, and I have absolutely no Colts besides Anthony Richardson, so I'm going to take me some Josh Downs here.
I like the Josh Downs pick. I had a lot of Josh Downs before the NFL draft. I thought he was going to be a second-round pick. Ended up sliding to the third. I think it's a great pick by the Colts, taking him that late.
Agreed. I thought that was a really solid pick from them. Although I don't love him for fantasy, I'm not really targeting him most places, but I think he's a good pick for this roster. I'm pretty solid at wide receiver, and then I just get a little bit of extra correlation with my quarterback, who I don't have with either of them. So this guy goes Jordan Love and Jeff Wilson. So I think I need another wide receiver, and I'm kind of torn between really all of them: Curtis, Renfro, Messi, Hodgins, and Thornton. Kind of all I like in different ways. Don't really have correlation really with any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm just going to go Messi because I don't have – actually, I do have a lot of Messi. But fuck it. I like him. I'm going Messi.
John Mechie. I like that too. You're stealing my Houston boys. But
yeah, you got plenty.
I know. I'm not taking any more Houston guys. But I do really like what D'Amico Ryans is doing over there in Houston. I think that squad is going to be pretty competitive this year. So I like the pick.
Yeah, I think they should be as well. And even if D-Hop comes over, I think that should only be beneficial to him. They don't play the same role, and taking some coverage away from Messi would be nice. So
yeah, exactly. That would have been crazy if Algier fell back to me. I would have definitely taken Algier.
I know. I thought he almost might.
Yeah, but he gets taken right there. I think 173. 2 full rounds of value there for that guy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see who falls to us. We have our draft board basically pulled up for us. Hopefully, there's no stream snipers on here. But Zeke goes. I don't love Chase Brown over some of these other guys. What are your thoughts, Pearlman?
Yeah, there's really no. There's Chase Brown's off my draft board. Maybe it's wrong because it's so late that taking a flyer on this guy might be worth it. But he said the Senior Bowl was too big for him. Like Joe Mixon's still on the roster. I mean, they did hate on Joe Mixon, but he's not a pass blocker. I don't see how he's a pass catching back. So, yeah.
Taking Jerome Ford here.
I like Jerome Ford. I think there's some real value to be had. Again, you have some good correlation there with Cleveland, and yeah, I mean they've used 2 running backs for years ever since Stefanski's been there. So there should be a role for another guy outside Chubb.
Yeah, I think somebody in that backfield has to step up, and I like taking the bet on Jerome Ford. I really liked him in Cincinnati. I thought he was a great player at Cincinnati, and then they let Dearness walk. So hopefully he gets a role. Stefanski likes to use 2 running backs too, so they let Kareem walk. If they don't add anyone, he should be a pretty good player for fantasy this year.
Yeah, agreed.
I've seen him slowly creep up draft boards too. So
yeah,
don't hate it.
16th, I mean, or 15th. It's a bit higher than he was going, but I think it's still a good pick super late, and yeah, he could definitely continue to creep up.
And then I'm going to take Tyjae Spears at 16-3. He's another day 2 guy. I know there's like the concerns about he has no ACLs. I don't think that impacts his season this year, and so that Tennessee offense usually uses a second back, not a ton, but they use him somewhat. So I think Tyjae Spears will get a little bit of work this year.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, day 2 back in the 16th round should be a good pick. I like Tyjae there. Derek can't continue to get 100% of the work at all times. I mean, he doesn't. They do rotate in some backs pretty infrequently, but they haven't had a back of Tyjae's caliber as a backup since Henry's been there, in my opinion. So
yeah, like ever. There hasn't been a single one. Like they've been trying to get a second back to complement Derrick Henry, but they have been unsuccessful in getting a good.
Best one was like Dion Lewis, right? That's who it was.
Yeah, Dion Lewis was not good. Like I think they were expecting a lot more out of Dion Lewis because that was after Dion Lewis's like RB 8 finish in fantasy.
Yeah,
in New England, maybe RB 6.
Yeah, I mean he was high, and so they brought him in to be a pass catcher, and he was like the best guy they've had, and he wasn't that good. So
like ever. But okay, I guess you're coming up soon, Pearlman. What are you thinking of your pick?
Yeah, well, they just took my boy Curtis. I would definitely take Hodgins here to round out my wide receivers, I think. And if not, I'm probably gonna look at Hayden Hurst to fill out my tight ends. We just took him on your team. I like Hayden Hurst here. I want to get one more running back as well, but I'm kind of thinking of taking one of those guys in the 18th round as just kind of a flyer. Maybe Malik Davis, Keontae Ingram, one of those guys. Pretty late.
What are your thoughts on? I know you used to be a huge Clyde Edwards-Helaire guy. What do you think about him now?
Yeah, I have a couple shares of Clyde. Yeah, it's Clyde. He's disappointed constantly, so it hurts.
I mean, 18th round Clyde though, like
I know.
It's not a bad flyer.
Should I even take another tight end? I should.
You definitely need a second tight end.
I know. I don't really want to though.
Especially if Hawk is your only tight end. Like you can maybe pull it off with like a Kelsey, but not with Hawk, in my opinion.
All right, I'm going the boy Hurst. I think Hurst has a good chance to be a decently used tight end this year in that offense. I don't really like where I'm at with any of these picks here in these last rounds.
Tank says he's been picking up a lot of CEH lately. It's way too cheap.
All right, Tank.
Go. Oh, he fits your team too, right? Because you have the Cincinnati boys.
Oh, that is true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I didn't think about that week 17
correlation. What if he scores 2 touchdowns that week?
He just might. He
has the upside too. He's part of that offense.
He does. I think that's probably like my 3rd time drafting him. It doesn't feel good, but I will do it down here occasionally. Hopefully nobody snipes your Stroud.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice if I could get Stroud at 17-10.
All these guys got 2 QBs already, so hopefully they're not assholes.
Yeah, Do I go for a third, though? That's the question. So Rodgers and Stroud have the same bye week. Ritter has a different bye week, so could go Ritter for my third quarterback to stack him with Drake London.
I mean, in my opinion, I'd go Stroud, and then if I get Lance on the back end, like 100%, I'm going Lance in the 18th
For
round.
the upside.
Yeah.
Naked Trey Lance.
I mean, you don't need a correlation with a rushing quarterback.
With the right, that's very true. That's very true because they're not going to have the same spike weeks. You're right. The chat.
I love getting Trey Lance down here. Like it's
such a
cheat code
color
if he's a starter.
CJ Stroud, come on down.
Like a guy who could be as good as like any of the top 10 quarterbacks, and you're getting him in the last round, just feels like a steal.
It does feel like a steal. You don't. So you're 100% on the Lance over Purdy.
I mean, yeah, like there's no point to get Purdy with this build. I mean,
that's true.
Like you take a dead player for a shot at a top 10 player. Like I'll take that.
Lance over Ritter, 100%.
With this again, you only have one. Like you only have one
Great.
Atlanta player. So if you would have gone Pitts over Goddard, then yeah, I'd say just stick with Ritter. But I mean, yeah, the Lance in the last round.
We'll send it with Trey Lance. Last round, Trey Lance. Send it.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Right. That's the squad.
That's a squad right there.
That's the squad. Rodgers, Stroud, Lance as quarterbacks. Breece Hall, James Conner, Singletary, Jerome Ford, Tyjae Spears at running back. AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson, Drake London, JSN, QJ, Lazard, Nico Collins at wide and DPJ at wide receiver, and then Goddard, Schultz at tight end. Okay. I'm going to be banking a lot on Breece Hall carrying this running back team through, or this running back room through. But
Breece is a dog, so
Breece is a dog. He's just the one to do it.
I agree. I like getting Breece a lot. That was a steal getting Breece and Wilson. Like that's hype. That's a nice team.
Yeah, I'm excited for this team. This team's a lot of fun.
Am I gonna go to the 2-7-7-2 build again? Are we doing crazy?
Another 2-7-7-2 build? I mean, yeah, you completely faded running back through the first 8 rounds. So
yeah,
I think that makes sense for your team.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What teams do you have the strongest correlation with?
Possibly a Dwayne McBride here.
Dwayne McBride. I like Dwayne McBride. Stack him with Hawkinson, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad play.
I do. I mean, I like Keontae Ingram, honestly. Just like even though as a one-off, like the James Conner.
Yeah,
injury risk is so big. I'm taking Keontae. I don't have much Keontae, but I do really like him as a late round flyer. I think it's a solid pick.
But okay, that's the draft. We did it. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson as my QBs. RBs: Samaje Perine, Devon Achane, Kendre Miller, Roshan Johnson, Tank Bigsby, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Keontae Ingram. Wide receivers: Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Christian Kirk, Deontay Johnson, Jahan Dotson, Josh Downs, and John Mechie. And then round out my tight ends: T.J. Hawkinson and Hayden Hurst. I like the squad. I think it's good work.
Yeah, great work. I like your squad as well. Your wide receivers are very strong. 5 through 7. That's Jahan Dotson as your wide receiver 5 is pretty juicy because he has a ton of upside with in that Washington offense. So I'm excited for your team. I'm excited for my team too. Hopefully, we're the 2 teams that make it through. That'd be super hype.
That'd be
super hype.
I would love that. Let's move out the same bracket together. Let's do it.
Yeah, that'd be hype. All right. Well, I think that's going to conclude our stream today. You hear that?
Yeah, the fireman said you're done, bro. He said we're out. And so all right.
We're sounding the sirens because Ball Mania is over. Perlman and I are going to the finals.
Yep. All right, man. I appreciate you having me on. It was a lot of fun, and I'll talk to you Tuesday to get the next episode of the podcast out. So talk to you later, man. And Tank, appreciate you watching, man, and everybody else.
Peace.
Peace.